course, we're continuing to talk about the rain across our area this morning. We're really kind of seeing a line that's extending from the southwest to the northeast, and where you're seeing these yellow colors, that's some moderate rainfall, even some patches of red in there indicating some heavy rainfall across the area. A little bit drier conditions the further east that you go, but really seeing all of that rain. So most of you in our viewing area are having the rain showers this morning. You'll need your raincoat as you head out the door. In fact, I got a call during the break from our sky watcher in Saudi Daisy. He said this morning they've already picked up since midnight 1.86 inches. That's why the flooding is a concern across the area. So if you are heading out on the roads, you need to be careful. If you see that standing water, turn around, don't drown is continuing to be the message we want to tell everybody about. So we'll continue to have those rain showers this morning. As we go into the afternoon, we're going to see a little bit of a break. So I think we'll have some spotty showers this afternoon, wind coming from the south, and then mostly though, not quite as much rain until we get into the evening time. We're going to see that picking up again for the evening hours, and then particularly overnight when a lot of people are asleep from about midnight to 4 a.m. We're going to have this cold front coming across our area. This right here can be producing some storms, strong to severe in nature. The biggest risk for us is going to be, again, that excessive rainfall underneath some of those pockets of heavier storms causing additional flooding, and then also wind. So with the wind, we can have trees and power lines being brought down since we have that saturated ground. After that passes, for your day on Sunday, starting off with cloudy skies in the morning, cloud cover will be dissipating as the day progresses. And then for your work week, a high pressure is going to be building in. Monday is shaping up to be a really nice day, mostly sunny. And then for your Tuesday, also we're going to have sunshine, a few more clouds though, but at least it'll be dry. So getting through this next 24 hours is really going to be the challenge. Across the area, we're looking at about 3/4 of an inch up to 2 inches. But again, you can see those isolated pockets like we heard from our reporter in Saudi Daisy, where we could have areas over 2 inches of rain today. That's why we're continuing to see those flood conditions. Since February 1st, we typically see 3.77 inches. So far for this month though, this year we've had almost 8.5 inches. That means we're over 4.5 inches above what's typical for the month of February, and 6.5 of those inches have fallen since last Friday, and that number is not even including the rain that we're experiencing today. So we do have some active flood warnings. That's including areas for right now for aerial flood warnings, but then also all these lime green colors are indicated for rivers and creeks. So here's our full river and creek list across our area. You'll notice all of them are above flood stage except for the Sequatchie River, and they're all still rising at this time. So South Chickamauga is still forecasted to rise another foot before tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures today, highs in the upper 50s to low 60s. With those showers, may even be a possible storm. And then overnight tonight, again, a few strong thunderstorms as that cold front moves through, gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Could be even higher than that, especially in the higher elevations. So if we can get through this next 24 hours, continuing again for everybody to be cautious. After that, for Sunday through the beginning of the work week, really nice days. We're not going to be seeing the rain chances until the end of the work week, and even then, very low. The good news is we are going to be having a dry New Year's Eve and a dry New Year's Day. So for your celebrations, you'll be fine. But first, we have to get through some rain and storms tonight. Of course, we've been dealing with those very mild temperatures for the past several days. Currently, right now, Dalton's still at 70 degrees, 69 in Chattanooga, 68 in Athens. We do have light wind from the south-southeast at 7 miles per hour right now. As we go through the nighttime hours and that cold front gets closer to us, we're going to see that wind increasing from the south at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, potentially some gusts at 20 to 30 miles per hour. So that's why I have this breezy here for these overnight hours tonight. You'll notice temperatures aren't going to be dropping down very much. So 66 at 8 o'clock, 65 at 10 o'clock. That's where we're going to have those rain and storms moving through again, those kind of two batches across the area. At midnight, I have us right now at 63 degrees. That should be the high for the day on Monday, happening at midnight, but it really will depend. Once that cold front passes, it looks like it's going to be hitting Chattanooga right around the 12 o'clock hour. So once it passes, we'll then see those temperatures drop. 58 at 2 a.m. and then by the morning hours, 51 at 6 a.m. No longer raining at that point. In fact, we'll just have partly cloudy skies. Sunrise happening at 7:48, and by 8 a.m. 48 degrees. That will be the low for Monday, and just some broken cloud cover at that point. So clouds will be clearing out quickly during the early morning hours of Monday. So currently looking at our radar, just some light showers in front of some heavier rain to our west, but we're already seeing some moderate rainfall in small portions just south of Pikeville, extending down into Franklin County, portions of Marion County, County and Jackson County in Alabama as well. It's going to be increasing over the next hour or so as that system continues to track up to the northeast. So we'll have this first little batch here. Again, that's a little bit smaller, mainly affecting our western counties. It will be weakening as it moves to the east. You will also see these red lines coming up. That's that strengthening wind. Here's that second batch moving through, that thin, narrow line where we're going to see some stronger storms and probably some gusty wind starting up for our western counties about 10 o'clock, hitting the Chattanooga area at about 11 o'clock midnight. Behind that, that's when that colder air is going to be moving in, continuing to push off to the east, and then finishing up for our far eastern counties about 2 a.m. in the morning. Behind that, we'll see a wind shift for wind out of the west, also the clearing out of skies. So again, I mentioned those partly cloudy skies for 8 a.m. and then really it's going to be a bright sunny day for your Monday. Temperatures will be cooler though. The afternoon highs on Monday just in the mid 50s. So again, we'll have that official high happening probably at midnight tonight. And then for your day on Tuesday, so for New Year's Eve, not a cloud in the sky. It's really going to be a bright sunny day again, maybe just a spare cloud moving through, especially during the evening hours. And the same thing can be said for Wednesday right about midnight, so a clear sky for celebrating the new year. Total additional rainfall that we're talking about for most of the region, so Chattanooga and to the east, just about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch. Where I mentioned that potential for that locally heavy rainfall for our western counties, that's where we're seeing it along the Cumberland Plateau. So example, Grundy County, about 3/4 of an inch to an inch possible with those rain and storms moving through tonight. Well, starting off on this Father's Day, we have some comfortable temperatures this morning. So it is currently 68 in Chattanooga, 70 in Cleveland, also in Altamont, and 65 in Athens, 63 in Blue Ridge. It's not going to be staying this comfortable though. As we go through the day today, we're going to be heating up quite a lot, so it is going to be a very warm to some probably will think it hot day ahead. Now, rain chances for the week ahead, just a 20% chance for today. We're going to just have some hit and miss isolated storms that pop up for the afternoon and evening. Better chance to start for the work week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, each of those 4 days, we will have some scattered showers and storms, mainly in the afternoon and evening, and then a break again for the day on Friday with just an isolated chance. So putting that all into motion with Vipercast. As we go through the day today, we will see some cloud cover increasing for the afternoon, so becoming partly sunny after the mostly sunny start this morning. Wind from the southwest for the afternoon at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Once we get that heating of the day, we're going to start to have the potential for a few isolated storms to pop up for the afternoon and the first part of the evening. Best chances look to be for the higher elevation, so northeast Alabama through the Cumberland Plateau, and again for our mountains to the east. Still leaving that chance in across the entire viewing area, but just to let you know. So you can still do your afternoon plans outside for Father's Day. Just know it will be hot, and keep in mind if a storm pops up, you may have to just run inside real quick, and it should be relatively short-lived, and then you can head back out again. Then for the day on Monday, we'll start to see some better chances for those scattered showers and storms. Again, this is mainly going to be for the afternoon and the evening. We're going to kind of have this pattern repeating as this front stays to the north of us each day next week. So Tuesday is going to be the same, and then again for the day on Wednesday, slightly better chances I think for the week ahead for Thursday. So for today on Father's Day, it is going to be a hot and muggy day. Highs for most in the valley in the upper 80s to 90 degrees. Some of the higher elevations more like the mid 80s with the chance for a few of those pop-up showers and storms. Now, the mugginess meter for the day today, not only are we talking about the heat, but also the humidity. So we're going to be right in this top end of the humid category, low end of the very muggy category. So what does that mean? Well, you pair that moisture with those true air temperatures that are already going to be really warm. Our feels like temperatures in the low to mid 90s. So heat index 91 to 95 for the day today. And then overnight tonight, low temperatures not cooling down quite as much. So 70 degrees in the city, upper 60s for the valley locations, partly cloudy, and may have a residual chance of a stray overnight storm as well. And then for the 7-day forecast, temperatures in the 80s really for the week ahead with those scattered showers and storms. So hopefully your dad likes the hot weather. If you need to do something more strenuous today, probably try to do it in the morning since we'll have that heat and humidity for the afternoon. Because we do have 2 separate cells here and a third one just outside of DeKalb County that have popped up underneath severe thunderstorm warnings. So I do want to give you a track on both of those and what you can be expecting. So for far northeastern Alabama, this is in Jackson County. This cell is moving to the east at 10 miles per hour, so very slowly. It'll be in Liberty Hill in about 10 minutes, Flat Rock in 21 minutes, and Overlook in 21 minutes. Heavy rainfall with this, also wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, and the radar is indicating hail at quarter size. The same thing can be said about this cell here that is just to the west of Fort Payne in DeKalb County, Alabama, tracking it in Pine Ridge in about 14 minutes and Hughes Mill in 19 minutes.